So today is February 1st and it is National Opt-out or National Digital Boycott Day. And I just want to spend a few minutes talking about what that is, why I believe it's important, and give some ideas on how you can participate if you are interested. So we all saw a couple of days ago a massive national general strike where people didn't go to work, didn't go to school, and didn't do any shopping. Now, things like this are really good for getting publicity, gaining momentum, and sending a message. However, sustained boycotts require alternatives. We can't just not shop forever. For example, you can say you want to boycott Walmart, but that doesn't mean you can't shop for the rest of your life, right? If you want to never give Walmart any of your money anymore because you want to vote with your dollar, which is something we should all be doing as responsible consumers, then you have to have other places to shop, right? You have to be able to go to a local co-op and local grocers and find other ways to buy groceries. That's how you pull your support away from organizations that don't align with your ethics forever. The Digital Boycott Day is about that. It's about withdrawing our support from the companies that are using our data against us in this surveillance state. So I know there's some irony here that I'm using this platform to talk about it, but it's a great tool to use these platforms to gain momentum to eventually leave these platforms. Because what's more valuable than our money in today's age? Our time, our attention, and our data. So we have massive collective power by withdrawing our support and withdrawing our attention from platforms that are weaponizing that attention against us. And look, I know a lot of you are probably thinking that the solution is just to cut the cord altogether and just completely get off of social media and our digital lives altogether. I agree. I think that's the end goal. I think a post-social media age is going to be a beautiful thing and probably necessary. And there's a growing megatrend of people who are going back to like the 90s, right? Like listening rooms, analog rooms, and DVD players instead of streaming. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's going to be a really powerful sort of revolutionary idea. But in the meantime, we have to have alternatives. So these are some of the alternatives to consider if you're looking for platforms that prioritize your privacy and choice and agency more than surveillance and data collection. Check out my Substack if you want a more comprehensive guide. I'm going to drop it there before the end of the day. I'll also be dropping other resources as a repository to help people join the resistance in a way that matches their level of discomfort they're willing to tolerate. Check out platforms like Upscrolled, Blue Sky, Mastodon in lieu of social media platforms. Check out browsers like DuckDuckGo instead of Chrome or your default browser. Instead of Gmail and Google platforms, try Proton and Proton Mail. Instead of Spotify or whatever streaming service you're using, try services like Bandcamp that actually take the money and give a larger portion to the artists so they get paid and not funneling the money to the top in the oligarchy. If you can, move your money from national banks into local credit unions that are community owned and put that money back into your community, as well as looking at your 401k or investment contributions to make more ethical, still smart contributions instead of funding the evil empire with your retirement money.